Winging it.
Winging
Winging
it.
it.
Winging,
Whoa, oh,
whoa.
oh.
Winging it. Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to an exciting episode of Talking Beards. What the heck are you doing? Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is episode number 143 of Talking Beards. This is going to be episode number 220 of the podcast. Yeah, we're going to wing it a little bit tonight. We had a lot going on in the pre-show, and we had a lot going on this weekend. So let's just get started. So I'm Aaron D. Johnston, and yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Yeah, what's up, Scott?
Oh, well, I am Scott Sykora. You can find me at Scott Sykora on Instagram and Facebook. But we do appreciate it if you guys would go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can go subscribe to the podcast. You can check out older episodes of Talking Beards, either the live show. You can watch the show live over there right now, but you can't interact with us. But if you want to interact with us live every Tuesday at 8 p.m., you can follow us on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, our Twitch page, and in all of those locations you can interact like Deco Beard is right here.
What's up, Deco Beard?
They're on the YouTube. You can go to any one of those locations and join in the chats there, and they all come back to us, and we can interact with you live on the show. So if you have any questions you want to ask us about anything about competition, if you want to ask us questions about beard products, tips, or anything like that, I mean, that's what the whole point of the show is here to.
Or if you have any questions regarding floor repair, Scott Sykora is here.
That's right. I'm right here.
So yeah, this weekend we went to Circus of Whiskers. Oh my gosh, I was going to have it up. That's the only reason I left it in there. Here we go. Look at that.
That looked like you,
Scott. You idiot. So yeah, we were at Circus of Whiskers in Detroit, Michigan this weekend, and we were together. And I don't know, the whole weekend kind of started out really good on Friday, and quickly went downhill on Saturday right before the comp. But you know, as they say, the show must go on, and we powered through the weekend, and lo and behold, Scott Sykora is the champion goatee of Detroit.
Yeah.
But,
I would have. Yeah, I had to question the judges to make sure that they tallied it right and didn't get my card and Aaron's mixed up. But yeah,
what I thought was weird is they didn't even know you were competing, and somehow you still beat me. I don't understand. They're like, so clearly they were trying to, they were just confused.
That was Allie though. She was just like, I thought you were just.
I think she spoke for everyone. Well, everyone was confused. They're like, why is Scott here?
And I don't know. I mean, that was kind of funny. But yeah, so I ended up beating Aaron. But anyways, but it was cool to see everyone. It was cool to be up in Detroit. It's a great competition as usual. So if you guys ever get a chance to make it up for the Circus of Whiskers comp,
it's a fun time.
What?
It's a fun time.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's a really good time. Lots of fun stuff to see and do.
Just Uber there if you can, so you don't get broken into.
Yeah, Uber. That's what we did. Yeah. So
good God.
But to kind of preface like where we're going here with this, I mean, as I got to Detroit and I walked into the venue, I got greeted with the news of some horrible happening that had happened earlier in the afternoon about one of our friends who had passed away, and was Patrick Crayons White.
We got this from we dug it through the archives.
Yeah. But Yeah, so we got some news that he had passed away, and the complications from his Lyme disease and all that stuff. And we won't get into details because we don't really know all the details, and we don't want to spread any rumors or speculation or
No,
anything.
and he wouldn't want us to either. He wouldn't want us to. As much as I knew the dude, he wouldn't want us to sit around and mope and be sad and all that good stuff. I really don't. I don't think he would. He would want to, like we said at the bottom of the screen, he would want us to be a Patrick and be loud. And that's one of the things that we talked about on the episode and with Patrick. And I feel like that's just what we should all do. And I don't know. I've been thinking about this whole thing for several days. We came home and his artwork's on our wall in our kitchen, and I don't know, man. It's just
Well,
I've said several times that I don't even know what to say, and I feel like I'm still kind of sort of there. I know we were told right before you got there, me, Natalie, and Corey
Corey.
were sitting around. We were just kind of stuffing bags with prizes and stuff, and we were told, and we all just kind of sat there in complete shock, and none of us knew what to do.
Yeah.
And then I think we just all collectively went back to stuffing bags, and no one said a word. And I don't know, man. He was an amazing dude. He loved this community. He embodied everything about this community, and he will definitely be missed. But we got to keep soldiering on and keep the things going that he would want to go. So
Yeah, and to interject too, like we had interviewed him last year, or it was a little over a year ago.
it was last June, right?
June, yeah. And so as Aaron and I were talking this afternoon about what we were gonna do for the episode, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna download the podcast. I'm gonna listen to it and just kind of, just retouch upon like what we talked about and stuff. And so on my way home from work, I listened to the whole interview that we did with Patrick, and I was just like,
I'm glad we have it.
yeah, I mean, it was nice to hear him talk. It was nice to hear him explain all the things about Lyme's disease, and then all the things that he struggled with. And um and for you tonight, what we're going to do is we were contemplating replaying it. And so what we're going to do is at the end of the show at 9:00, when we're fading out, we're going to replay the video interview we did with Patrick Kranz White last year, talking about his fundraiser that he was doing to help raise money for the Lyme disease, the Kentucky Lyme Disease Foundation, I believe it was. But I mean, there's just so much you can pull out of, what he talks about in this interview that we did with him. And for those of you who didn't know we did this interview, or are new to the thing and want to know a little bit more about Patrick, I mean, stick around. We're going to tag it on to the end. So we're going to end the show at 9:00, and then for an additional 20 some minutes,
I think it was
we're going to play
22 minutes.
22 minutes. The show will continue on, and you guys can comment in the it'll be up, so you guys can still continue commenting in the comment section.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do at the end of the episode. We went back and forth if we were going to play it at the beginning and just kind of open with it, or if we were going to do it at the end. We decided to go at the end. We have an interview that we're going to do here shortly with Simon, and yeah, we're going to get into it. So we haven't done this in a while, so we're going to look at the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board, because there's a couple things over there that I want to specifically talk about, and let's just talk about them as they are. So Brian Coyne posted in there, and this is for Patrick. It's a raffle for this super freaking cool ass knife. There's less than 65 spots left. I don't know that exact number now, but I'm sure there's still spots remaining. If you go over to the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board, we posted the link in there. As you know, we lost our dear member Saturday, Patrick Crayons White, and this is going to be a raffle, and it's $10 a piece. Send the money to, it's all in there, but you send it to Amber Coin, and you get entered to win this knife, and all proceeds will help Debbie and Patrick out. So one other thing that we're going to work on, and I think everybody should work on this one. And I got a bigger picture. Look at this thing. Pow. Hashtag crayons.
Look at all those crayons. They're
Look
so
at all them
happy.
crayons. So Patrick did a crayon drive for his local schools there in his town in Kentucky, and I think everybody should really think about doing this. I know one group is pricing a pallet of crayons. Yes, a pallet of crayons. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag what group this is, but it's being done, and I think everybody should price a pallet of crayons. And let's just overwhelm this little community with crayons. So yeah, you get on there. Brittany Nicole, she posted on there. I believe she's in the chat tonight. You can reach out to her. As I said, you can go to the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board, and she didn't want to post her address on there, which rightfully so. But you can message her and figure out her address and send her crayons. But they need to be at her house by December 1st, or get delivered to Patrick's Memorial, which there'll be more information on that on December 3rd. So crayons, I think, will be delivered on the 4th. So there's a little bit of information over here on the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board, but it's crayons for crayons.
Yeah, as we saw Billy this weekend up in Detroit. It was good to see you, by the way. But yeah, hashtag crayons for crayons. I mean, why not every club just go out and have other members buy a couple boxes of crayons, and you guys all get together and take them to your local elementary school and donate them to the kindergartners.
Exactly. If it doesn't work out and you can't get them to Kentucky and donate up there, take them to your local schools. That's right. I mean, just you're still doing it for Patrick, and you're being loud for him. And I mean, you're bringing crayons to kids, so that's super cool.
Being loud and colorful. But speaking of hashtags, though,
wow, look at that. That's exactly where I was about to go with it. So, yeah, we're gonna do this again tonight, and we're gonna do it crayons. So you're going to have to pay attention to the spelling of crayons here. Scott,
it'll be on the
bottom of the screen. But look, crayons, crayons, hashtag crayons. You want to know what you could win? I'm glad I remembered to go grab something.
Yeah. So if anyone is interested, what you got to do is wherever you're watching it, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it on Facebook, type in hashtag crayons, just as you see it on the screen, CRAYUNZ, and you'll get entered to win this really awesome prize pack compliments of Honest Amish. What do we got, Aaron?
What do we got tonight? So I'm going to do my best to get this out in a timely manner, but as you see, I'm home. So I don't have the luxury of the Honest Amish shipping department underneath my feet. So we're back to the mercy of Honest Amish South and Aaron D. Johnston's post office runs.
Whatever he can grab within arm's distance.
Well, I have boxes and a shipping machine, or like a label machine and everything. So hypothetically, I should be good, but I still got to go to the post office. So there's still that whole loophole. So here we go. So tonight we have a premium oil. We have a heavy duty balm. And last but certainly not least, it's Scott's favorite, the slick soap. Slick. So
your face is a slick soap.
Your face is a slick soap. So you'll have all three of these. It's Scott's favorite, the slick soap. You're an idiot. But we have all this, and if you just super duper don't like the heavy duty, and just message me if you win. And I know a guy, and I know where more supplies are, but this is my plan for the giveaway for tonight. We also have another giveaway tonight that we kind of sort of talked about very, very loosely. But look at this. Remember this little gem from a month or so ago?
Nope, never heard of it.
Yeah, so here we go. We will be giving away the Honest Amish hat for the Holy City Beard and Mustache Society raffle. I don't know. Do you want to do it now or you want to do it later?
That's up to you, man. I mean, maybe we should do it while our guest is on.
Oh my gosh. Well, let Simon pick a number between 1 and 25. So you be thinking about that number, Simon. It's a tough order. So yeah, we will pick a number between 1 and 25. During the interview, I will go to the app that has all the list of everybody that's registered, and I will start from the bottom and work my way up. And whatever number that coincides with, you will win a hat, and I will give it to you at the competition. So yeah, we got all kinds of giveaways tonight. We got all kinds of things going on. and our guest is here. Are you ready, Scott Sykora?
Yeah.
That is a no.
No, I'm trying to do hashtag crayons.
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting your phone time?
Yeah, I'm trying to play the game. I want to win the hat.
It's too late now. So yeah. Well, while Scott is playing Snake on his cellular device, we'll get this going here. So here we go. So live from the Charleston adjacent area, we have the producer of the Rockabilly Q himself. I mean, this is like a star-studded episode, really. We have Simon Cantlon.
Cantlon.
I didn't ask you.
Yeah, Cantlon.
Gosh, I suck. What's up, man? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing all right. You know, we're trucking along. I feel like this episode's a little off sequence or something. I don't know. But we're good. What's up, man? How you are deep into planning sessions for Rockabilly Q. So
Festival madness. Yeah, it's festival mode. It's been that way for a month or so.
Yeah, you're not stressed or anything. You're looking cool as a cucumber. So what's up, buddy? Are you ready? Are you ready for this weekend?
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm excited. I think it's going to be, we're doing it a little different this year. We have it over 3 days, which I kind of like. I mean, I want to get back to the street festival next year for sure, but I do like the idea of making it a whole weekend for, 2022 again. But
so you're thinking that maybe you've learned something through.
Yeah, I learned a little bit.
Nice.
sometimes knowledge comes in.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a fun weekend. We've got a lot going on. I mean, you guys race the stakes too. The Beard and Mustache competition is a main event. It's a headliner this year.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yep.
We went from this little
about that. I think that
we went from this little thing in the middle of the street to actually having a venue now. So that's pretty good.
I like it. I think that's the way we're going to do it going forward, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, Scott Sykora, go ahead.
So tell us a little bit about what is exactly you put on this festival? I mean, like what's the whole gist of the festival?
So it's a mid-century celebration. So it's with a more modern twist. I mean, I don't think they had beard and mustache competitions and tattoo contests in 1956, but it's a celebration of mid-century Americana. The best parts of it: the cars, the bikes, the pinups, the tattoo. Well, not the tattoos. There wasn't really tattoos back then. Well, there was, but
criminals.
The cool aspects of the 1950s culture, basically, and it bringing it into modern day and celebrating it and having a good time. And there's something for everybody. It's fun for all ages. I mean, it really is like there's a lot going on.
So what exactly is going to be going on this time around? I know we don't have the whole street festival, but we've got some stuff going on still.
Yeah. We got a kickoff party at Common House Aleworks. We got a Saturday is going to be the car show. We got Reverend Horton Heat. We've got a bunch of other national acts playing on Saturday. We got the pinup contest, which everyone loves. And that's all at Firefly Distillery. We have a pig picking at Southern Roots Smokehouse on Saturday night with Tan and Sober Gentlemen. That'll be really fun. They're a pretty crazy band. We also have late night shows at the Mill on Friday and Saturday nights with various bands playing on both nights. And then Sunday, and I can't forget Saturday night, we also have the Beard and Mustache competition.
I heard about it. I heard it's going to be amazing.
That's what also is really cool about that event is that it is at the new Holy City event space, which is pretty beautiful. Like it's a pretty stunning space.
It is. It's absolutely a beautiful location. So
if you're not even into beard and mustaches, just come out to see the space. So
I heard they made that space specifically for a beard and mustache competition.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
I agree.
It was all Paul Roof's idea.
Yeah, and then he just disappeared into the moonlight. Freaking Paul. So what got you started with the Rockabilly Q? Let's go back to the beginning of your origin story.
Sure.
What started this whole mess?
Well, I actually did a Rockabilly festival in New Mexico for 5 years, and then we decided not to pursue it anymore. My co-producer didn't want to produce anymore. The town we did it in was very difficult. It was great. We took over the whole town, but it, like for a whole week, but it basically inspired the idea of, I lived in Charleston at the time, and I wanted to see a row. I wanted to see the main street of Park Circle with classic cars parked in it. I was like, this is a 1950s main street. How cool would it be if one day a year you can see nothing but classic cars parked down the strip here, like it would have been back in the day. And I collaborated with the barbecue joints. Scott Cloud, who owned it, actually came up with the name. I worked with him doing marketing back then. First year was 2 blocks long and maybe 1,200 people. And we thought it was great. We were ecstatic. And then it's grown. And, 2019, I think we had 16,000 people. So we've been trying to keep expanding it, but obviously the last couple of years have been a little difficult. Lots been going on. I'm sure unless you've been under a rock, you would know that there's been a lot going on. And so this year we're trying to do a variation on it, but in some ways we kind of created a new version of it that will probably be similar going forward. We still going to do a street festival, but next year, and obviously not this year, I do think we can create a whole weekend of events. And I like the idea of, like these events throughout the neighborhood all weekend long. I think it's really great.
I love it. I think it's really good. You're getting a lot of different businesses in Park Circle involved. And dude, that's a super cool part of town. If you've never been to North Charleston or the Charleston area in general, come check out Park Circle. It's super, super cool. And I know it just has a really nice feel to it. And I don't know, it's super cool. That's the best way to describe it. So
for sure.
What else do you have going on besides Rockabillaque in Charleston?
Well, I did want to say really quick, because I didn't give any shout out to it, but Sunday we do have the vintage bike show and live music and a tattoo contest at Holy City Brewing. So make sure you're part of that. Mm-hmm. And in Immokalee Distillery, we have a brunch on Saturday, and the Junction we have a brunch on Sunday. So I just
what time does your stuff start on Sunday at Holy City?
11:30 a.m. Saturday and Sunday they start at 11:30 a.m. and they're done at Sundays at 4 p.m. Saturdays at 5 p.m.
So we'll be at Holy City at 10 a.m. Sunday. So we'll just kind of roll into y'all's event.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, nice, perfect. So, what other Rockabillaque stuff do you have going on in the near future?
I am doing the second year of Rockabillaque, Florida, which is at the Seminole Casino, which is down near Fort Myers in Immokalee, Florida. That one will be 2 days. It's going to be a big event. And we've got Reverend Horton Heat, Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band, Delta Bombers, Slim Jim Phantom of the Stray Cats, legendary Shack Shakers, the pinup contest, tattoo contest, huge car and bike show, and beard and mustache contest, all that. And it's free to attend night and day. And I'm really excited about it. We did it in February of 2020, right before, literally 3 weeks before the shutdown. So we got it in and it was great. And we only did 1 day and it was so successful that casinos like, we want to do 2 days. And so we're doing that. And then, further expansion, I want to do one on Route 66. And then I want to do like a surf tiki one somewhere tropical. That's a couple years down the road.
Like Toronto. That's a
Toronto or, Detroit, Michigan, one of those two.
Dude, Detroit is super sunny this time of year.
Super tropical and tiki.
So tropical. So how close are you doing to the Route 66 deal?
Because of everything that's been going on in the last year, I haven't really had a chance. I've done some research on it, but I do need to align with the casino. The good thing is that there's a bunch of casinos there. The Indian tribe that owns the Seminole Casino also owns the Hard Rock chain. Very smart. They acquired it and they licensed it all over the world. So I can align, hopefully I'll align with the Hard Rock, or there's a couple really cool casinos on Route 66. And obviously doing a mid-century Americana festival, Route 66 is perfect for doing something.
Yeah.
And I used to do, a festival on Route 66 that I retired. So it'll be great to bring it back in a different way, but same.
Where was go ahead, Scott.
At this festival that you're doing, the Rockabilly Festival coming up, is there any type of COVID restrictions you guys are like, what's the whole deal with that? Like, what's the protocol going on with that? Is there any special things that people need to know?
Firefly originally was requiring it, but they dropped the mandate. It's because it's daytime and outdoors. They dropped it. You're not required to have COVID vaccination, rapid tests. Obviously, if you're not feeling good, stay at home. But that goes without saying, no matter what. Don't spread whatever you have. But yeah, other than that, there's no restrictions on that. And Saturday is $10 to get in, but a portion of that benefits Valiant Animal Rescue, which is a charity that we give money to, and you guys will also be raising some money for them.
We will.
Yep,
So
there we go. Tie-in,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, 50% of our proceeds will go to Valiant Animal Rescue. So,
and they do some really great work. They deal with unfortunately, they have to deal with the very extreme cases of breeding factories and animals that are chained up, and I mean, like the horrifying stories. And the woman who runs the organization, actually, she's in court like once a week at least. I mean, she literally she is like dealing with, I mean, like heartbreaking stories. So I really feel strongly about them. I mean, there's a lot of great animal rescues, obviously, but a lot of times these more extreme organizations don't get as much attention. And, the stuff, it's hard to look at some of the animals that, they are rescuing, and it's amazing what she does. And she's very passionate. Michelle, who runs it, very passionate. And, I love that, we can help support them and help, a little, whatever way we can.
How did you get hooked up with that group?
We researched, we wanted to go with one that was a little bit less known, and they really stepped up to the plate. They've been on board now for, I think, 4 years now. And Michelle's great. And I really, like I said, I really think what they're doing is really important, because obviously there's some pretty horrible people out there that don't, that aren't taking good, that aren't treating animals well. So,
well, I mean, that's a good cause to raise money for, and I'm glad to be able to help you raise some money for it, and hopefully we raise millions and millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars, exactly. That would be great.
I don't know. What else you got going on? Anything else?
Well, I mean, right now my whole world is Rockabillaque, but I will say, there's something for everyone this weekend. There's something happening all weekend. There's a $10 ticketed event at Firefly, which isn't that much, but there's also plenty of free events. There's your event on Saturday night, which will be, I think, really cool to see, a big beard and mustache competition. There's just so much going on. And then, there's, you can pick and choose, if you work during the weekend, there's things going on when you're not working too. So, but yeah, rockabillaque.com has a full schedule. You can still register for the car and bike show. You can still sign up for the contests. You can still sign up to be a vendor. We'll get you in. We have big, both Holy City and Firefly have pretty big spaces that we can, the bikes don't take up a lot of space at Holy City, and Firefly has a giant field, and, both of them will be able to accommodate. If you're worried about parking, probably Uber or Lyft, this will be a little bit easier for you.
Yeah. Parking is definitely going to be an issue. So
yeah.
The Holy City
but it always
area. Yeah, it's always hectic down there anyway. And now you're going to add all these extra events. So
yeah, exactly.
Uber if you can.
Yes, it's easy. Just do it. It'll just spend an extra $15 or whatever, but just do it.
Okay, here's my last question for you.
Yes.
Out of all these events that are going on over the weekend, what is the one that you are specifically looking the most forward to?
I gotta say, I think it's going to be. I've seen Reverend Horton Heat perform probably a dozen times. The thing that's special about Reverend Horton Heat this weekend is that he's doing a solo set, which he doesn't normally do. He has been touring for like 8 weeks. He's flying in with just his tour manager, and it's just him and his guitar. And I guarantee it'll be like probably the most unique. He always puts on a good show, but it'll be the most unique Reverend Horton Heat show, because you get to see this guy who's a rockabilly legend playing with just his guitar, which means he'll be a little bit more relaxed. He'll probably tell some more stories. And you're going to get him on stage for an hour just doing his thing. So it's actually really exciting.
When exactly is that?
He plays at 3:45, I think, on Saturday.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So
in the morning, my Lord, that's so
yeah, 3:45 a.m. Oh,
3:45 a.m. Yeah, it'll be very special. No, it's p.m. in the afternoon. It's the Saturday's 11:30 to 5. So he goes on. He didn't want to go on last because he didn't have a full band. Hot Rod Walton and the Psycho DeVille's go on last. They're fantastic. But yeah, it will be really special because he doesn't do solo shows very often. And obviously the big band, his big band and all that is great, but seeing him with just him and his guitar is kind of cool.
So how were you able to book that guest like that?
Well, his agent actually said,
oh,
he's just I contacted his agent, and his agent was like, he'll never do it. He's just getting off a tour, blah, blah, blah. And we negotiated, and he asked him, and within like an hour, I got an answer. Yes, he'll do it. So I was like, okay, well, apparently he will do it. So
yeah, right.
I'm sure for him, it's like he gets paid. He can come to Charleston. He's here all weekend. Like he's flying in Friday and leaving Sunday. He can go, explore a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, I mean, that's probably like, it's like a vacation. So,
Yeah, he's just going to play his guitar, no big setups or anything. He's going to play for an hour.
Super easy. Yep. And then he's out and he can do whatever he wants. And he's got, everything covered. So it's a good gig. Well,
the most important question you're going to be asked tonight, pick a number between 1 and 25.
18.
18. That's the number I would have picked.
That's the best.
Sure.
That's a good number. It's that's like the coming of age number. So
it's when you can start smoking and buy lottery tickets.
Yep, exactly.
And it's Kyle Busch's number. So
oh my God,
that's such a most important. All right, Simon, we greatly appreciate you, and everybody check out rockabillyq.com and get all the news information all about Rockabillaque. So we will we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
At some point,
sure.
probably.
I'm excited, guys.
Yeah,
have
buddy.
a good one.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me.
It was nice meeting you. Good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it. Bye, guys.
Right.
That was amazing.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to interview about that now?
Well, no, I just wanted to bring it up one last time. So this episode's all about is, this beard and mustache competition that's going to be going on November 13th at 7 p.m. Can you believe that? The Holy City Beard and Mustache. It's presented by the Holy City Beard and Mustache Society at the Holy City Brewing. I mean, there's all these really great clubs that are involved in this thing.
Even Talking Beards is involved. Look at that, right in the middle,
right in the mirror. But it's also sponsored by Honest Amish. You wouldn't know anything about Honest Amish, like possibly if you go to honestamish.com and you put in promo code Talking Beards, you could save 15% off your order. Now, what I find really funny about this is it seems like every week I'm the one leading into these Honest Amish ads, and you're the one who works for them.
Well, you're just so good at it. And I was in the middle of counting, so I have a winner for that.
Oh my gosh, you're counting. So, but without further ado, I'd like to talk to the organizer of the beard and mustache competition at the Rockabillaque at the Holy City Brewing competition on November 13th. And I'd like to introduce you to Darren E. Johnston.
You're so stupid with the Darren. Oh, hey. So a big breaking news announcement.
Oh, who won the darn hat, Aaron?
We have a winner. It is Margie Moore from Beard Mob, South Carolina. She is registered to be in the Whiskerina Realistic category, and she's winning this hat.
She's winning it. She won it.
Congratulations, Margie Moore. I will see you this weekend. If you are not watching, but if you know Margie, you can tell her, and maybe she can hop on here and say, "Yay, I won a hat," because you did. You finally won the hat. It has been given out. So, what's going on, Scott? I mean,
not much. We're here to talk about this really great competition that's coming up, and
I can't wait to be interviewed by you.
I figured you'd be the guy to talk to for people.
I know some of the stuff.
I know. If we want to find out more, all right. So we just got Simon told us all about a big event, the overall big event on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we're here to focus on what's going on Saturday night with you. So this competition, how many? Like, where did it all come from? How did this all arise? I mean, just. What's the story behind this?
So usually we put on our annual competition, the Southeastern Beard and Mustache Championships.
Who's we? Are you
Holy City Beard and Mustache Society?
Oh,
and this time we decided, let's just do whatever we can, because our competition was canceled again, May 21st. Downtown didn't happen. So we were just sitting there without a competition, and we knew Rockabillaque was coming up, and we reached out to Simon and was like, hey, we got this idea. So usually the competition's 3 categories, maybe 4 in the middle of the street. It's done in 15 minutes. How about we make it bigger and better than ever before? And he said, go for it. So we went for it. And I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to get Beard Mob South Carolina involved, and the South Carolina Beard Club, and, basically, and Talking Beards, just everybody involved that's in the beard community in South Carolina, and just do a group effort and see what that happens. So that's what we did, and here we are. Got the venue that was a free venue. We figured out that it wasn't, and that was kind of, it was just a growing thing. It was questions that I didn't think about asking, and now I will definitely ask these questions later on in life. But we've got it. We've got the PA set up, stage set up, shirts are done. We're ready to go.
Yeah, and I remember when you were in we call it the infant stages of putting this event together, and I just remember just how excited you were for this, and how you were trying to orchestrate all these different clubs to come together and, pull all their efforts all into one big event instead of having like 3 or 4 different small events kind of in little satellite. I mean, it's the one thing that you always preach about, trying to work together and organize together, and not put on like competitions the same day or too close to each other, or like distance wise,
Right.
But why not pull all the different clubs from the state together and try to work on one major event? And so like we were talking to Simon, we were talking about the the different charities and stuff like that. And he brought up the Valiant one, Valiant Animal and Rescue Relief. But is there any other thing you guys are, trying to help out with this event?
Yeah, so the other one we're helping out here is Freedom and Hope Foundation. It's a Christmas every day. So yeah, this was a Beard Mob South Carolina's charity, and they went up there and they met with these people, and this was going to be their charity for their competition that they were going to put on, that they kind of sort of had already started planning, and it was going to be about the same time. I was like, hey, Daniel, how about if you're not too far into your planning stages, we just, do it whatever we can do and have you involved with us, and we'll just split our proceeds between the 2 charities, and here we are. And yeah, so Daniel's charity, or Beard Mob South Carolina's charity, is going to get half the proceeds. And this year we have 2 charities. The first one is Freedom and Hope Foundation in South Carolina, a nonprofit organization that has incorporated on June 1st, 2010, and has provided fishing and hunting activities as recreational therapy for children with life-threatening diseases and for wounded military, both active duty and veterans. So they provide a free meals, overnight accommodations, local guided hunts, fishing events on Lake Murray and nearby private ponds. So it's just giving, some wounded veterans and some children some, outdoor activities, and we're going to help give them a little bit of money to help those activities along.
So if someone was going to this event on Saturday night, November 13th, there's going to be a plethora of categories that are presented.
Boy, are they.
They could pick that which they may belong to. And word on the street is you've already nixed the whaler and the sea hops category, because no one likes a whaler, and sea hops are just the worst beard style ever,
basically.
So if somebody wants to, but taking it one further step back, if somebody wants to participate in this event, how does one go about getting hooked up with it? So obviously we're a few days away.
Yep, just a few days away, and it's super easy. So you can just go to Facebook. That's where all beard competitions live. Find the event page for the Rockabillaque Beard and Mustache competition. It's a lot of typing. If you type in Rockabillaque, you're just going to go to Rockabillaque. But you can scroll around the event page for Rockabillaque and eventually find us. But type in Rockabillaque Beard. It'll pop up. The event page deal, like Scott pulled up earlier, is going to look like this. Here we are. But yeah, so just click on the event page and you can simply click on tickets. It's on there. It's Eventbrite link. All competitors are $20 a piece. Now, with that being said, if you buy multiple tickets at $20 a piece, you can compete in any category you want. I know some competitions are like, oh, every category is $5 or whatever, but I'm just, I'm not a huge fan of doing multiple categories. It's just a personal preference. It's nothing against any competition. It's just the way I've been raised. And but if we're gonna do it, let's freaking do it. So that's just more money to the charity. So if you fit in additional categories, I don't want a full beard person saying, "Oh, I have chops. Oh, I have a whaler. Oh, I have a mustache." If you're gonna be in the category, you better freaking be in the category. So
man, you tell them.
I had Natalie set up the categories to best accommodate this. So even though you think, go ahead.
You're getting you're putting the horse in front of the cart, which maybe that's wrong. The cart in front of the horse.
So yeah, Eventbrite link on the event page.
What's the cutoff? When is it done? Can people register at the event?
So yes, the event cutoff for online is 1:59 a.m. on Sunday. Saturday. My bad. Saturday before the comp. Basically
right
midnight, Friday midnight-ish. But yeah, as long as you give us $20 and your category hasn't walked across the stage yet, you can compete. Now, I'm not, advocating this. I would like for you to pre-register so we can get everything typed up and get everything ready to go. So there's not a mess of people trying to register at 7:00 when we're trying to, put everybody across the stage. But if a couple of people want to show up late, that's fine. But
I'm advocating showing up at the last second and giving.
Please don't do that.
It's going to be $25 if it's like moments before you go on stage.
$1 million. So Friday we have 2 pre-parties and you can register at both of those. There will be one at the Common House. I think it's at 1:00. Friday afternoon, and then 7:00 at Holy City Brewing will be the actual pre-party, and you can pre-register there as well. This will be on paper the last time you can register will be at the pre-party. It's not true, but that's what I'm going to tell most people. So yeah, register Friday night, and then Saturday we can get everything typed up and all professional and ready to go. And then there'll be people walking around at Firefly handing out flyers, and then we'll be at Holy City Brewing, I think at 3-ish. I don't have them up here. But I'll go get them. So yeah, we'll be at Holy City Brewing at 3-ish. Doors are at 5:00. 5:00. Yep, doors are at 5, and get there, sign up, get registered. We'll have raffles. We've never done raffles before, so we've got a ton of raffles because we were going to do raffles in 2020 for the first time, and now we finally get to clean out our dining room after 2 years of all this stuff sitting on our table. So first place will get some hats that I dug out that I forgot I had. Some shirts are going to be available to buy, some Holy City stuff. I don't know, man. There's all kinds of stuff going on, but what's your next question, Scott?
So, you were going to talk about the categories.
Let's talk about the categories.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
So, oh my gosh, get off there. Categories, as we put them in order, so it would be the best available opportunity for you to be able. This is not in order.
Gosh darn you, Aaron.
Dadgummit. I put the wrong one in there.
No, you should. What we should really do to punish them is put the whaler and chops categories together.
Well, I will read them off as I was supposed to. So Natalie put them in order, so it'd be easiest for you to potentially do as many categories as you can. So I will read them off because I put the wrong picture in there. Starting out, and we've heard this a bunch of times, and a lot of people wanted this, and I've heard a bunch of people mention this. We put freestyle first. So if you freestyle, you can show up. You don't have to stand around in the corner all night. You can move around freely. So freestyle, we combined full and partial, and that's going to be your first category. Then we're going to move into natural mustache. So that will, if you're full beard or if you're a freestyle, you can start washing out at this stage. Natural mustache, you show up just natural. After that, full beard over 12. So if you want to cut, you can cut now. After full beard over 12,
you can cut your beard, not like
as
the kids do.
No, cut your beard. So category 4 will be whaler, and then after that is category 6 to 12. So if you're trying to be super cool and do all these categories, and you were 12 inches before, now you can do 6 to 12. After that, we'll have whiskerina realistic. Then we'll have intermission. At intermission, we will give out Beardsman of the Year for 2020 and 2021. Go ahead.
So I should be there for that?
I mean, if you think you're in the running, you better hurry up and show up. I do have a bed for you.
I know.
So we'll have Whiskerina realistic. Then we'll have intermission. We'll do Beardsman of the Year for 2020, 2021. We will do Member of the Year for 2020 and 2021. And I think that's it. And then Beard Mob is doing a Beard Mob award we'll just do it at intermission. You're up, Daniel, at intermission. So then we'll come back from intermission. We have full beard styled stash. We have styled mustache. So as you saw earlier, natural mustache. So you've had plenty of time to style your natural mustache and get into the styled mustache category. Then after that, we have the most prestigious facial hairstyle of all time. We have the goatee category. Then we have full beard 0 to 6. And now we have a change that is on the event page now. Category 11 is going to be chops / partial. So if you just have a partial beard that just does not fit in the quote unquote normal categories, this is where you'll land. So you'll be chops and then all other partials. And then last but certainly not least, we'll have Whiskerina creative at the end of the night. Then, do you want to know the judges? Boy, do you.
No, I don't. I mean, but if I have to know who they are, I mean, I guess they're probably going to be you're going to have probably like the most all-star cast of judges.
Most definitely. So
why don't you, hey, Aaron.
Hey, Scott.
Who's judging your competition this weekend?
First up, we have Josh Barney.
Never heard of him.
From Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Is he going to wear his big glasses?
He is. He's wearing those. That's him at the competition. He's like, ready
to see you with.
So yeah, he's a nomad kind of guy. He doesn't, he's a Mad Viking dude, but he doesn't belong to a chapter or no beer clubs or anything. You can't tie him down. He's just Josh Barney through and through.
He works on hella hawkers.
He does, and cool rat roddy cars and stuff. So we thought this would be a good event for him to go to.
Who else?
We have Amara Forsman from Sacramento adjacent area in California. So she's probably already walking here, I'm sure, because it's a long ass walk from California. But yeah, she's going to be live and in person from California on our stage, judging all your facial hairs. And then last but certainly not least, I don't know. Anyway, this is a funny picture. Monty Mentor. He said this picture of him kissing at me was like one of his favorite pictures besides his infamous The Flash picture. So I was like, well, fine, I'll just stick it in there.
Did you see that cartoon picture that Traffic Cone Johnny did? That was a pretty cool sticker.
Yeah, it was I liked it.
Look at John Faboulier is here.
What's up, buddy? So yeah, that's pretty much our judges. I kind of, as the kids say, screwed the pooch on this one, but I forgot to put my MC in there. So,
who's MCing?
Yeah, so
MC Cool J, MC Hammer, MC
I gotta
Light,
do something for him. I can't.
MC Escher.
Hold on. There we go. This is kind of sort of we got Bill Badesky. From the one and only. He's been emceeing the beard and mustache competition up there in Greensboro, North Carolina since 2015. And I was initially gonna probably do it, and then I was like, you know what? It'd be easier for me to not be tied to emceeing, and I can run around and do stuff and all that good stuff. So it's like, who would be a perfect fit for this? And we chose Bill Badusky. He's a rockabilly dude. He that's his thing. He's a rockabilly dude.
He is a good dude.
And he's a great MC. He can carry the crowd. He's entertaining. He's been to our event 1,000 times. Why not? So here it is. Bill Badusky will be our MC for the evening. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we've got all kinds of pre-parties and post-parties and everything. Everything you need to know is over there on our event page.
John wants to know how retirement's going. I think he's talking about your new job.
Retirement's amazing. It is super cool, except for the whole I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off this week because we are planning a competition and, we've been out of town for 3 weeks. So not only do we have house stuff to get caught up on from being gone for 3 weeks, now we have competition planning stuff. So
why is it never a chicken's head running around without its body?
I don't know. But everybody, that pretty much sums it up. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to be at Holy City Brewing. We're going to be there Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. I like the idea of being at the same place. So, by Sunday, exactly where to go. So this is going to be the 8th annual Rockabilly Q Beard and Mustache competition. It'll be bigger than ever before. Holy City, Talking Beards, Beard Mob South Carolina Beard Club, and it's all brought to you by Honest Amish and Holy City Brewing.
It's an action-packed festival. It says on there.
It is an action-packed festival. Just ask the festival. So, yeah, everybody. Oh, yeah, everybody come to Charleston. So, speaking of, if you win this hat.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I have a whole box of them. Look, this is the hat I'm wearing tonight. But yeah, first place. Go ahead, Scott.
I would like one of those, please. I'll buy one. Thank you.
Come win in Charleston, and you too could take one home.
You two's going to be there too. I thought Reverend Horton Heat. They must be playing right after Horton Heat.
Yeah, they're opening for them.
Playing at 4 a.m.
Yeah. So that's it. That was pretty much our competition in a nutshell. So, but what else we got, Scott?
What? I want to bring this up too because this is another big thing.
Okay.
That's going on, but it could also be tied into with our next segment, which is the Talking Beards competitions.
Check out these upcoming comps, y'all. All right. So I'm going to bring it up so you can't.
I was going to do jerk.
Hey, so
I was going to do it.
I know you were. So, this is super easy. Can you drop the thing on the bottom? Here we go. Is it on there? Yes. Email your photos to noshave@honestamish.com and you will be entered to win. So this year, once again, I don't know the deal. I want to make things bigger and better than ever before, and we're doing it. So 2021 categories for the Honest Amish No Shave November Beard Contest. Goatee, staff picks, full beard, chops, Santa, mustache, whaler, women's creative, men's creative, and best overall. Men's creative, you can add stuff to your beard or just do a freestyle. It don't matter.
I'm confused. You guys have a category for best overalls. Now I don't understand. Like, what do they have to wear their conductor overalls or their farming overalls?
You can. You definitely can do that. That's probably not going to get you in the best overall. But yeah, first place will win a hoodie. Second place will get a stainless coffee mug. And third place will get an Honest Amish hat. So, yeah, there's lots of cool prizes. And I know COVID 2020 competition stuff didn't really go very smoothly, but I plan on having this one, wrapped up early December. Go ahead, Scott.
You said a stainless coffee cup. Is it stainless, as in there's no coffee stains in it, or is it stainless steel? Because that's two different things.
You'll have to win and find out. It could be both.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my Lanta. So so we talked about this in great detail the producer and the organizer. Both were here tonight. How amazing was that?
Wow.
That makes this a pretty big deal of an event.
Where was I?
You were right here interviewing them both.
Oh, jeez.
That is this weekend, November 13th at 7 p.m. at Holy City Brewing in North Charleston, South Carolina.
Everyone should be able to verbatim repeat anything about this event. Like, this probably is like the most covered event we've ever done, even more than our own online ones that we were doing last year.
Yeah. Even the online ones that we had like 200 competitors at.
But let me interject this real quick before
go ahead.
But before we get to the next one, but because we're getting close to the end of the show here, and we're giving away an Honest Amish prize pack, and we'd like you to go wherever you're watching the show at currently. We want you to go into the chat room and hashtag crayons, just as you see it on the screen there. CRAY UNZ for your chance. We have 17 entries so far, which is really good.
Yeah.
Let's get more in there. So go to your chat rooms, type that in there, because we're going to be doing the drawing at 9 p.m. right before we replay our interview with Patrick Crayons White that we did last year. So stick around till the end of the show and please watch that, because it was a really great interview. There's lots of great information in there, and we really wanted to share it with you guys tonight in lieu of what's happened with him. So, but yeah, so let's get back into comps now.
Yeah, so if you are on the West Coast, you too can have a competition this weekend. This will be the Apple Valley Battle of the Beards. It'll be in Leavenworth, Washington. It's a Beard Mob Washington competition, and they'll also have some Honest Amish prizes to give away for the winners.
Yeah.
So what else, Scott? What about this one?
I don't know. This was the Beards Away 2.0. This one is presented by the Bearded Villains Virginia. It's going to be at the Bunker Brew Pub. This is also in Virginia Beach. It's down the street from the previous venue, which was, and I ask you this every time, what was the club that did it before? The Hampton Roads.
It was at Hampton Roads, but I don't remember the venue. But this is like a block away. You can stay at the same hotel we've always stayed at for the Hampton Roads Beard and Mustache competition, but it's right down the street, so it'll be a good time. It's a good group of dudes and dudettes, and they're all putting it all together up there in Virginia Beach.
That sounds like a candy. Dudettes.
I like it. Dudettes. Yeah. So coming up November 27th, this is the Cajun Beard Bash. The host has muted my screen. Oh, okay. I got you. I was confused. Cajun Beard Bash. This is in Scott, Louisiana. Yeah, it's going to be the Louisiana's largest beard competition. It says it right there on the screen. So, yeah, I'll be there. So come check it out.
There. Okay. Is that better, Andrew?
What happened?
I think I was echoing real bad. I could hear it.
Oh, okay. Last but certainly not least, Scott, what's this one?
Oh my God. Jingle Beards 3 2021, Saturday, December 4th at between 12 and 8 p.m. This is at the Loudon Kitchen and Bar, located in Leesburg, Virginia, presented by the Northern Virginia Villains.
Yeah.
Don't know very much about it. It's a little bit too small on my screen to read any super details, but it looks like they have about 7 categories that they're doing for this event. And Christmas theme.
We'll dive deep into this competition. Back up just real quick. We're gonna have Nick from Mudcat Whiskers on this week of this show. So this will be whatever the week of the 27th. We'll have Nick from Mudcat Whiskers on. We'll dive deep into that one. And then this one, it'll be the end of November, whatever that date is. We'll have Frankie from Bearded Villains, Northern Virginia on, and we will learn all about this event. Where'd it go? And Bearded Villains of Southern Indiana competition is in Evansville this weekend, November 13th. You can go over there to the Bearded Villains of Southern Indiana and, follow the links and the events and all that good stuff, and you can find that event. I forgot to load it in there. Sorry, Christopher Wilson. But yeah, that's it. We went through all the competitions. Barefoot will be in Evansville. Wow. That's a big event now. I had no idea. They must
be free stickers there at that event.
There must be an all-star panel if they've got Josh Barefoot Brains on it. But yeah, that's it for beard competitions for this week. Are you ready to give this stuff away, Scott Sykora?
All right, everyone, come on. This is it. This is
One
your last chance.
time.
Literally seconds to get in there. We have 21 entries right now.
Ooh.
Hashtag crayons to enter to win this really awesome set of stuff from Honest Amish. Okay, you got 10 seconds from now.
10 seconds. So while we're doing this 10 seconds, here you go, Brandon Bordelon.
8,
Here's the new one.
7.
Here's the old one.
6, 5, 4, 3.
We have patches.
2. Stinking
1.
patches.
1. Ooh. All right.
Okay.
Look at this. You ready for this? Oh my gosh.
Oh, Scott, yeah. 22 entries. We'll get to that in a second, Scott.
Scott Turner. I'm so sorry. I'm freaking terrible. Go check out the Big Shave raffle. Find Scott Turner stuff. I didn't load it in again, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's go. We're ready. We're rolling the dice or whatever the Rolodex thingy is.
I could not get my name in there again for the life of me.
James Pemberton.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be super easy. I don't even have to mail it. This is amazing. Best news ever. Congratulations, James Pemberton. I'm going to bring this to you this weekend. Yes.
I love this. Andrew always says rigged because why? Because you never win anymore.
Oh, wow.
Other people have a chance to win.
Must be rigged. Way to go, James. Congratulations, James. I will see you this weekend for sure. Well, that's the only reason he's going to too late, Barefoot. Yeah, congratulations, James. You won all kinds of stuff. So that's it. Everybody, thank you for watching our show tonight. I know
everyone.
Don't hang up. Everybody stick around because we're gonna have an amazing 22 minutes of Patrick Crayons White, and it will be a little snippet from episode number 76 with Patrick. So we cut the whole interview part out, and stick around and watch Patrick in action. Anyway, that was it. Everybody, thank you for watching our live show, and appreciate everybody just reaching out to us and coming up to us at competitions. And it really means a lot to me when people were like, oh, we appreciate you giving us news and information from the beer community and keeping us all informed. Because sometimes I feel like our show's too serious, and then, the Banter and Beards guys, they get to have all kinds of fun and have wild conversations about all kinds of silly stuff, and the mob guys get to go off on a tangent for 7 hours, and here we are just doing
wow, I want
I
that.
know.
Yes.
That distracted me.
I love that.
Oh my god,
you keep going more.
Make it go away. Anyway, there's crazy stuff going on in the chat from YouTube right now. But yeah, dude, it makes me feel good that people actually do give a crap that we kind of try to put on a serious show here and keep everybody in the beer community involved, and keep all the competitions relevant, as I've been told. So I like that. And everybody, donate your crayons. We're gonna make a big push for this thing. So everybody buy crayons and get ready to donate them to the school up there in Kentucky. I will have more information on it next week. That's it. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, and I'm Scott Sykora. Please go check us out over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, wherever. But also go over to talkingbeards.com. There's lots of cool stuff over there for you guys to check out, like old episodes, podcasts. I want to apologize. My computer went down a few weeks ago, and it had all my recording software and all my audio files on it. So I'm kind of stuck at the moment right now with being able to do any podcasts and bring crayons this weekend to Charleston. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a great idea.
Everybody bring crayons this weekend in Charleston, and I'll start a box for crayons, and we'll get them all delivered properly. That's a great idea. Thank you, James.
Yeah, that's a great idea, James. But yeah, so just go over to talkingbeards.com and thank you everyone. Just like Aaron said, it was so great to like be up in Detroit and have all these people that watch the show come up and talk with us and and bring up things from the show that they like and share moments and stuff with us. And it's really great to hang out with the people that watch the show and hear about how much they appreciate us. But we want to show everyone how much we appreciate Patrick, and we want to share this really great interview that we did with him last year. So everyone, please stick around, keep going with the chat room. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, and we hope you enjoy this and stick around next week. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Scott.
Birthday episode next week.
Birthday episode with Scott Sykora. All right, everybody. Everybody have a great night and stick around. We have a 22-minute interview with Patrick Crayons White. Tonight, our very special guest is Patrick Crayons White. And he is going to talk to us tonight about the Kentucky Lyme Disease Association and his involvement in a fundraiser for this association. And it was also sponsored by Mad Viking Kentucky. So, yeah. All right. And Patrick. Wait a minute.
I think we have Voltron and Godzilla with us tonight.
What is up, Godzilla Voltron?
Who would win? That's a good question. Who would win between Voltron and Godzilla?
I don't know. Who do you think?
Probably Voltron.
Voltron's got the sword, right?
Yeah, he cut Godzilla right in half.
Yeah, that's easy. Voltron would definitely beat Godzilla.
Isn't Godzilla kind of like a cockroach too? I mean, he survives, nuclear fallout, right?
Not if he didn't have a head.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't that make his skin tough? I don't know. What's up?
What's up, Patrick?
Oh. All right. How y'all doing that?
We are fantastic. Not as good as you, but
here.
we're pretty good.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good.
You look good.
Thank you.
So, I knew this was going to be a high energy conversation with you because
I hope so.
You are absolutely one of the most high energy human beings I've ever met in my entire life, and I freaking love it. So, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight. Real excited to be here. I really am.
Your hair looks really good tonight.
Thank you. I had my wife do it tonight.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Looked pretty good. Yeah. Try something new. But yeah, man. The energy. My gosh, dude. Since we're on talking about this Lyme disease, we'll talk about this fundraiser real fast. But I'm glad you brought up the energy thing. So I've been fighting I'm going on 14 years now of fighting the Lyme disease. Only about 6 years diagnosed. So that's pretty rough right there. Your body goes through so many freaking changes, man. It's like, you're sitting there watching somebody else control your body. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So what exactly does Lyme disease do?
Well, what doesn't it do? Let's say that, man. I mean, I'm serious.
Car.
Yeah, probably wash dishes.
It doesn't do house chores, no.
Okay.
And that sucks too because there's a lot to do. 6 dogs. But so Lyme disease, it's a tick-borne illness caused by the bacterium Borrelia is it Borrelia? I can't pronounce these words. I wish I'd make them a little bit easier for us. And it's zoonotic, so it's carried from an animal to a human. Most likely associated with a tick, but it can also be transmitted through a flea and mosquito also. What it does, it destroys you, man. I mean, as simple as that, it destroys you. It takes every bit of your life away from you. In the beginning, you'll start out with headaches, Fatigue, crazy fatigue. I mean, you just don't even want to move, and you can't move. I mean, you try to move, and you just can't. It hurts so bad. You get the bone pain, the joint pain. I mean, there's so many symptoms to it. They call it the great imitator because it mimics over 300 types of diseases.
Wow.
Okay? And that's no lie. I have Alzheimer's symptoms. I'm losing my memory. It's crazy. I forgot how to write my name. I forgot how to draw. Luckily over time with treatments, it's gotten better. I still have memory issues. I have seizures. I look like I have Parkinson's sometimes. I'll start shaking like crazy. It's an autoimmune, disease. So you also get the arthritic type, symptoms that comes along with the bone pain and stuff. There's so much, man. It attacks your organs, it attacks your brain. It's
Freaking
crazy.
everything, man.
Oh, dude, it's freaking crazy, man. So the energy, man, it just comes from the fact that I am loving life. I have my hard days. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to share life, man. I really do. I get excited, because I watch my kids grow up from the freaking couch, man. My kids are playing sports and doing all these activities, and I can't freaking go. Just can't get the freaking energy, man. And you look like you're an asshole type dad because you're not there, and it makes you feel like shit anyways, so that you add that onto it, and it makes you feel even more like shit. But that's what it does to you.
Well, how did you end up contracting? I mean, obviously you got bit by a tick, but like how long until after you had already gotten bit by a tick before you realized that you had gotten bit by a tick and stuff was going on?
Okay, that's the thing. In a lot of cases, and I mean a lot of cases, you don't even realize you got bit by a tick. I mean, for one, they can be so excuse me, Coke. Woo, they can be the size of a poppy seed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then as a hairy dude, how are you going to find that, man?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember picking ticks off me all the time when I was a kid. So
yeah, and that is the thing, man. You never thought about back then too.
Absolutely not.
So you get bit by a tick. Now the normal incubation, let's say with Lyme disease, they say it has to be on you for 24 hours, which they're also realizing that that's wrong too. They're saying that the first initial bite can actually put in bacteria into your body, which I don't see why it wouldn't. It's already spitting saliva back into you.
Mm.
You got a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes. For each individual is different in a way with that. Some don't even show the bullseye rash that you get, which is the main sign that you do look for. So you get bit by a tick, take a freaking Sharpie, circle it, so you keep an eye on it. If you start seeing the bullseye rash start coming out, man, get to the hospital fast and start some type of treatment. Like I said, you'll start developing headaches, the fatigue. Those are signs that you got to watch for. Because so let's say you're a happy, energetic person, you're doing your normal routine, and then all of a sudden things just stop. You know what I'm saying? You can't get out of bed. You wake up in the morning, just say after 8 hours of sleep, and you still can't get out of bed. That's something. There's something wrong there. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy, if you're a normal, happy person, man, and all of a sudden you just start snapping at people or going off over something stupid. One sign that I wish we knew of was dishes in the sink. People get annoyed by that, right? But I would go ballistic, man, when there was just a cup and a bowl in the sink. I mean, just freaking ballistic. It would drive me freaking nuts. Sounds, loud sounds, man. Just like constant dog barking. I mean, I'm in the problem right now with the loud sounds of quads running up and down those roads.
So is that why you're just super loud all the time?
That might be because I've lost some hearing too, though.
Lyme disease.
Well, I am a Marine, so we kind of are loud in nature. No, we go to these comps and you've seen me, man, and I love to get the crowd to feel why they're there. I mean,
absolutely. You are the most crowd hyped dude, I believe, that pretty much in the beer community. Period.
That's cool, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to bring it, man. You know, we're all there. We're all doing something great, you know. So feel it, you know, feel why you're there. Feel that passion, you know.
Absolutely. I agree.
You know, everything we do, you can find something in every charity that every beer comp's for that can be close to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. You're going to know somebody that suffers from something that we're holding events for, right?
Yep.
Feel it, man. Feel it. Get out there and have a good time, enjoy life, and understand that you're out there bringing life to others in some form, you know? And that's why I do what I do. I mean, you know, I just want to have a good time and have other people have a good time.
Yeah, man. Well, we appreciate what you do, man. You're a pleasure to have around. So
I appreciate that. Means a lot, brother.
Yeah. How did you get involved with Mad Viking Kentucky? Did you start that chapter or
no? It was a couple other guys. I am one of the originals. I've been there since the beginning. I came in just I think a couple months after they were trying to get it going.
Okay.
We've been around for 3 years now. They've adopted this Lyme disease awareness, you know, what we're trying to do. They've adopted it because of me, because of the support that I get from these guys. And that's a big part too, man. You know, you got to have support when you're facing this type of disease, any type of disease. But to understand, and you got to get the knowledge to understand Lyme disease, because you're going to go through such a freaking carnival that, you know, I got so freaking lucky that I have a wonderful wife and boys that have stuck by me from the beginning. You know, I could have drove them away easily. And I've watched patients lose their spouses because the other side don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's hard for us to understand it as a patient, but the other side has to understand it too, to be able to give them that support. Mad Viking, oh my gosh, they have been a blessing to me, and the bearded community in general, man. I've met so many great people that have helped me. You know, my big brother, you know, he's the one that turned me on to them. He's seen that I was struggling, and he goes, man, I think this group was going to help you. I think you should get involved. You know, you're really going to dig them. And I was quiet for a while, and I was struggling. You know, and one day it was just so bad on me, you know, suicidal thoughts. You know, that's the top two killers. You know, suicidal thoughts and organ failure are the two top killers of Lyme disease. I mean, suicide itself, not thoughts. I dealt with that for so long, man. I dealt with that for so long, and then one day I just decided to speak out, man. And the love that I got from these guys and these ladies, you know, it was overwhelming. And you know, they have supported me, they've lifted me up, and they've brought me through some of the darkest freaking times, man. So and that's why we're doing what we're doing, you know.
That's right,
to help
man.
Others, to help others.
Yeah,
that's why we're
I'm
here.
glad you're doing this, and you're fighting the good fight for Lyme disease. And so tell us a little bit about your fundraiser. You're running it through the Art by PK Facebook page.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, tell everybody a little bit about the fundraiser, and you know, what they can do, and what kind of stuff that you're fundraising with, and all that good stuff. Talk about it a little bit.
All right. So we're working with the Kentucky Lyme Disease Association, who they bring awareness and help patients and work with doctors. I mean, they're a great group of volunteers, and the majority of them are Lyme patients. So we have this awesome fundraiser going on. We have over $400 worth of prizes from a Mad Viking Black Label Society beard kit, which is freaking fantastic. Smells freaking awesome. We have a awesome case pocket knife with a case shirt and hat. We have a bath set that's chamomile lotion and bath set. We have a beautiful wooden box, handmade. It's beautiful. It really is. He did a great job on it. And of course, all these pictures are on the Art by PK on Facebook. We got the Shell gas card that goes with this prize package. Am I forgetting anything else? Y'all, there's some art. Just some dude threw some art in
there. I mean, I was scrolling through it when I was talking to you earlier today, and there's so much good stuff on there. So
yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
When does that fundraiser end?
It's June 26th at 11:59 p.m.
So who is the PK art? What
That is me, man.
All right.
That's him.
So that's your page
Yes.
where you're hosting it through and everything. So how can everyone get to that? So they just do a
Just
general
Go to,
search?
general search art by PK. You scroll down. There's the link right there. And then what it is it's $5 for per entry. No max on your entries. So each $5 gets you an entry for a drawing for this. After your first $5 donation, go to that link where you're donating at on that thread. Post a picture or a video of you taking a bite out of Lyme creatively. Just have fun with it, but be safe. Just shows how you want to fight Lyme. And you'll also get entered into a separate contest to get a $25 Shell gift card by the video or pic that has the best likes. You got that? Cool.
Yep.
I try not to confuse people.
You're good.
It's tough up here. So yeah, I am PK. It's a family name that's been given to me a little shit. The Lyme disease really helped me. I use the art as a therapy. As a patient, I think you have to find something that gives you a therapy of some sort. Release the emotions, release everything, out there. So that's why we're running it off of the art by PK. Seeing as I'm a Lyme patient, most of my art is, it goes with it,
Yeah.
And we wanted it to get out there. We want everybody, because, if you want to join Mad Viking, Kentucky Beer Club, come on over. We'll add you. It's a private group, but, come on over,
Now, were you interested in art beforehand, or was this literally a result of what you were going through? The only thing you could really find an outlet for?
And I've been an artist probably, man, since I was a little turd. You know what I'm saying? I always been sitting at the kitchen table drawing, and I drew it throughout the years. Like I said, I forgot how to draw. And that wasn't even like a sign that I was like, what's the freak's going on, man? Why can't I draw what I used to draw? And my wife kept pushing me to get back into it. And I struggled for a little while, man. I tried to get back into it. And then it was when I started treatment. And I've been on treatment for 3 years that it finally come back to me. And then everything I do now relates to the fight pretty much, but no, it is the therapy. That's the only outlet I have. I can't work. I have the seizures. And then, you just don't know what day's going to bring, man. Each day's different. You could be high up and enjoying life one day, and then all of a sudden the next day you wake up and you're just stuck. You just can't move. You get problems with every freaking joint, fingers, nerves, muscles in your body. I can't even wrench anymore, man. I can't even go dig a hole without hurting. It sucks. That's why we're trying to bring the awareness, man. You don't want this to destroy your life. I mean, I plead with people, go to the Kentucky Lyme Disease Association page, go to lymedisease.org, get the information so you can know this stuff, protect yourself when you go outside. Do a daily check, man. A daily check. If you're not checking your tank, you ain't checking, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's where they go, man.
The spot,
the number one spot.
Yeah. Now, exactly. You don't want none of those down there, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Scott might, but you never know about him.
I do
they
not.
do suck. They do suck.
So where are you where are you in Kentucky?
I'm in Sandy Hook, Kentucky.
That's like far eastern Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I mean, just half hour, 45 minutes to West Virginia.
Yeah, so you're over there by Moorhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Moorhead exit, and then you go off over there.
I'm right next to it.
Sandy Hook is. That's wild. Yeah. There's nothing
Whitley,
there.
Keith Whitley, the country music star.
Yep.
This is his hometown.
That's where the Hatfields and McCoys and all that was over there, right?
Oh, dude, it's beautiful, but there's nothing here. You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
we don't even have a
beautiful
light
there, though. I mean,
it is
absolutely I love it over there. It's
me and my wife we've been here for 13 years, and we just got out on the lake for the first time. Just last weekend. It's beautiful. You want some beautiful scenery? It is gorgeous here. So much to do. I mean, like nature wise, there's a lot.
That's pretty much it. Just nature stuff.
Yeah. But
when,
the seclusion's great, man.
how does that work with being part of Mad Viking Kentucky? Do you all do like some online meetings, or do you all actually like physically go meet each other? Or
So
I've
we
just kind of always been curious how that works.
yeah, we do have once in a while we'll hold an online meeting when we like through this crap. It has been, we just held our first in-person meeting last month. We have a clubhouse
Okay.
that we work that the Odd Fellows. Is
it like in a tree?
Well, no, that'd be
It's like a
kind of
club.
cool though, wouldn't it, man? Freaking little clubhouse up in that tree. That'd be pretty bad. Little kegerator sitting there. But we meet in
where's y'all's
Lexington.
clubhouse? It's
We
in
meet in
Lexington.
Lexington. Yeah,
That's cool.
right off of Winchester Road. We post our meetings, in advance on our page, and it's open. Anybody can come and join us and check it out. And
Sweet.
definitely see you want to become a member and do the wonderful things that we do. I mean, we have a lot of fun and do what we can to help the communities for sure.
That's awesome, man. It's that's what it's all about, helping the community. So
Oh yeah.
all right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add here at the end of this?
Nah. Well, I've been pushed. It's been so long, man, and I just kind of wondered if I could get something out. Man.
Yeah.
So all I gotta say is my bearded and my non-bearded brothers and sisters across the nation here on Talking Beards. I ask you, and I plead with you to come with us, Mad Viking Kentucky Beard Club, and help us fight this disease of Lyme that's destroying the people. Come help us. Just $5, man. $5 out of your pocket to get you an entry into $400 worth of beautiful prizes. So I ask you, I plead with you, come help us out. I love y'all.
Love you,
That's
Patrick.
good. It's not the same, man, without that crowd there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you get the idea. Hopefully, you can get out and about and go to another online or a real live in person competition.
Oh, I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting for
one day. One day,
guys. I
right,
appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Really
man.
do.
Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. We'll post links. Everybody, we got like 9 days left. So make sure you go to the Art by PK Facebook page. Figure it out. I mean, if Patrick can figure out the internet, you can figure out the internet.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Go over there, find the link. It's $5, man. Buy you some raffle tickets or whatever and get some cool stuff. So all right, Patrick, appreciate it. You have a fantastic night, my friend. And
yeah, thank you so very much for being here. And we know this is such a very personal cause to you. And I know a few people that also suffer from Lyme disease, and it's a tough one. And I mean, anything that you guys can do to bring awareness to it, helping people, and we greatly appreciate your voice in the community and all that stuff.
Thank you. And we're trying to push it, man. It's a pandemic that's been overlooked. I mean, identified in 1981. You know what I'm saying? Some of the first cases started in 1974 in Lyme, Connecticut, and that's why they call it Lyme. But it's been around long enough that something needs to be done. And it takes the voices of the patients when they can to get out there and put out their stories. Be loud, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Be a Patrick. Be loud.
That's our next shirt. Be a Patrick.
There you go.
That'd be a good shirt, wouldn't it? Yeah, man.
There you go. We can make it happen. We
All
have
right,
the
on, man.
technology.
Gotta get these beautiful locks in there, right?
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Man. Well, appreciate you, and you have a good night.
Hey, you guys have a great week. Talk to you later, man.
Good luck, man.
All right,
Good luck.
Later.
Okay, bye. He's a nut.
Is.